So I was gone this weekend, but I got plenty of listens into this new EP mixtape from Glaive, a bit of a mad one. And I couldn't leave you guys without doing some sort of, official review and, ranking all of the songs. And my reaction to this project is actually out on the second channel, so make sure you guys go check that out. The first thoughts I had after the first time I listened, I had expectations high. I kind of felt like this was going to be good just based off the snippets, but from just the 7 songs we had, the 13 minutes in total that it was, I have no doubt in my mind that this was a no-skip project. I liked him mixing and bringing in his old elements of hyperpop back on Sun Is Dead, God Is Dead, and a few other type of songs, but still mixing it with his alternative pop style that he's been working on with that last album, still keeping very important lyrics and very deep lyrics on songs like Living Proof That It Hurts. And then on songs where he was rapping more on the I Don't Really Feel It Anymore verse, I just thought his flow that he used was so nice. That pocket that he found just elevated the song to the next level. You got which is just an absolute banger. The verses are incredible. So we had great performances and pretty good songwriting from Glaive on this project. He managed to pack a lot of different stuff, tad bit of variety even into just this 13-minute project. And he also kept some more, I think Fantano called it bedroom pop, which I think is pretty funny on, Phobie d'Impulsion. But someone commented on my video recently, we are witnessing prime Glaive, or he's entering his prime or something like that. I really like that comment because I don't really feel like that person was wrong by saying that. I feel like Glaive, as he's gotten older, has progressed. I wouldn't say there's like this crazy evolution. Like, Glaive's still very young. And don't get me wrong, those older projects, Cypress Grove, All Dogs, those are great stuff that he came up with and whatnot. But I gotta put a bit of a mad one just a tad over those ones. This project, a bit of a mad one, would be like number 2 for me. And then I Don't Care So Much That I Care At All, the album, will be number 1 for me. He did incredible on his debut. I just think creatively, Glaive's gotten better. Vocally, songwriting, just everything about him has gotten better as he's gotten older, and I've definitely noticed that in the last couple years. But now for this portion of the video, we have these 7 songs. Why don't we just rank them in order? And before I get killed in the comments, please comment down below your guys' own ranking and what your guys' favorite songs are from this project, and let me know how you guys are enjoying this EP. Number 7, and I'm gonna get killed for this one. Even when the sun is dead, you will tell them how hard you tried. Something had to be last, okay? Something had to be last. Listen, it's a great opening track. I think it's a banger. The fog on the road, softer acoustic vibes are very nice. And listen, folks, this ranking is so incredibly close, so please don't get mad at, which one's number 7 and which one's number 4. Like, it doesn't really matter that much. But number 6, I had to put God Is Dead, which I feel really bad because this one's so damn catchy. I think I like this one a tad more because the way he brought the beat back in, I felt like this song was a tad more rewarding than Even When the Sun Is Dead if I had to compare those two type of tracks. 5 was Living Proof, which was a very, very dark song, and I think that Glaive's written stuff like that before. Instantly reminded me of Bipolar 1 or 2 from his intro of his last album. I love the very heavy production, the more, rock type of vibe that the song gave me. Very emotional, kind of sounded like something that like X would make, which makes a lot of sense because John Cunningham, who worked with X and was his main producer and produced all his hits, producing on this project. So it's been very cool to see Glaive elevate his game on the production side of things as well, which was huge for how much I enjoy this EP. But to continue, Hope Alaska National Anthem, soothing ukulele song. I really like his singing on here. Just great performance all around. I love music like this. So yeah, right there in number 4. Number 3, I have which is arguably one of the biggest bangers on the track list. I told you how much I love his flows on there. I thought it sounded like Young Lean or something. I think this song is very unique, and I think, it just hits hard, man. It just hit hard. A lot of these songs are very, very catchy as well. It's very hard to rank. And then number 2, I put I Don't Really Feel It Anymore. I think it's that Dora Jar sample where she's singing throughout the track that just gets me. I think that's just what I'm a sucker for. I feel like at times the mix is supposed to sound a little bit messy or clustered, so I got used to it really quick. It doesn't really bother me. I feel like that was just kind of the Glaive style I guess he was going for. And then number 1, maybe you expected this if you watched all my other Glaive videos. I was waiting for the song for a while. Phobie d'Impulsion, beautiful. It's one of the best written songs on here. It's literally just a pop song. I find it just so catchy. I think the verse is good. I just really like the picture that Glaive painted on a few of these tracks. Like, obviously he had like a relationship to talk about and his feelings about that as well on a few of these songs. So this song's literally been on repeat. I've probably played it 10 times a day, if I want to say. This song is ridiculously good. Gonna be one of my top like Apple Music songs of the year because it dropped in February. So by the end of the year, this is gonna be a highlight for me, this song. I think this is one of the best tracks Glaive's ever made. And you could say that about a handful of songs on this EP. I really couldn't praise this project enough. But lastly, I just want to say I think this was the perfect thing for Glaive to do, is put out a project like this right after the album. I wish more artists made projects, you know, this short with this much quality. It was really cool that, you know, he actually went to Hope, Alaska and pretty much made this whole EP with all the guys. So it's got a cool little story behind it as well. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of the video. I have a second channel. Check me out there. Twitter, Instagram. Check me out there as well. More videos soon. Peace.